What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Beating a Dead Horse with Salem Doyle. That's right, we're doing LED bulbs again. So today, if anyone who has seen the last videos that I did doing LED upgrades on the 99, the headlights that I used didn't fit very well and the beam pattern wasn't the best, and I found some other ones that were reasonable, so I'm gonna do a comparison between those two and try that out today. The other I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to correct the problem I had with the turn signal indicator showing up on the dash, and that's gonna be installing resistors for the LED turn signals in the front. Which, as you remember, were switchbacks. So the first step for doing all of that, either way, is I'm gonna remove the headlight housings, get them in the house where they're easier to work on, and then we'll show you step two. Okay, so now looking at the back of the headlight assembly here, you can kind of see what I did with this other setup. You can see this has this little box and all of this. We'll just unplug that. And then because that ring wouldn't fit, I had just electrical taped this bulb in, which we can just pull that right out like that and pull this electrical tape off. And first and foremost, the thing I like about this new one is that this bulb, and this is the style that I'm using this time, first of all has a little projector lens on the front so that light's actually coming out this way, but then has 3 sides of LEDs instead of just the 2 like the other one. Also, the base is just like the factory base, so it plugs right in with no problem, and the ring actually slides on like stock, and then you can just plug it right in. So right away, I've got to say that's quite a bit better than the other headlights. I don't know if they're gonna look any better or not. Now, the next thing, when you're doing these resistors, you're gonna tap into the blue and black wire. These are your turn signals. Now, I tapped the other one in up here, but that's a pain in the butt. It's much easier to do it down here if you pull this off. And it comes with these little tap-in connectors. These are Sylvania brand, by the way. Comes with these little tap-in connectors. You just fold this over, you snap these around them. I'll show you in a second. So this is your resistor, and what you're gonna do is straighten these out. The polarity doesn't matter, so you can start wherever you want. But basically, you're just gonna take one of these, and you're gonna take a blue wire, like so. You're going to, you see here, one of these goes all the way through and the other one stops. So the one that goes all the way through is for the wire you're tapping into, like so. Then you're basically gonna lay the black one in there from the resistor until it stops. And then you're just gonna close this thing on top of it. Then I always take pliers and mash it really good, because if you don't, most of the time you don't get it pushed all the way through and it doesn't make good connection, which sort of defeats the entire purpose. Then, brown wire is not important for this. We're just gonna take the black wire and do exactly the same thing, tapping the other side of the resistor into that. Just want to make sure that the wires stay in their little grooves so that the blades on this cut into them in the right way. And then, just like with the other one, once you've got it in there, you're gonna mash the crap out of it to make sure it goes all the way through and that it connects correctly. I feel like I missed the boat a little bit on that. Sometimes it's easier actually to line it up on the blade side and stick it down in the blade a little bit and then close this rather than doing it the other way. Then we're just gonna mash the crap out of that to make sure it gets good connection. Then I'm gonna push this as much back into the loom as I can, although it's not really gonna fit now. Then I'm gonna try to push this down in here so it's got this recess to sit in, like that. Then if you flip the headlight up, like so, what I did on the other one is there's enough room for this resistor to actually sit right under here. I don't know if that's going to cause any problems with it getting hot, but hopefully not, considering it's not on that often. And then all you have to do is loop this around the bottom of the frame here. Zip tie that nice and tight. It sits right in that groove. Cut off the excess. And that's it. We are all done. So I'm gonna go get this back in the car and we'll take a look and see what she looks like. So there you have it. First and foremost, there's no more warning lights on. That was the main thing that I wanted to do. Having those lights light up on the dash is very annoying. And I did not see any of those with this setup. So that's good. Other than that, I think it's an overall improvement. I like everything, but I'm anxious to hear what you have to say. Which set of headlights do you think looked better by the video? I know video doesn't really do it justice, but let me know what you think. Next, as far as lighting goes, I'm gonna have to switch over and work on the black car some more. But on the red car, I think I'm gonna do some interior lighting upgrades pretty soon. So I'll do some videos on that. Keep an eye out for that. And I am working on a big Halloween episode. So that's about 4, after this video, 3 videos away. Definitely subscribe and stay tuned for that. I plan to have that be a pretty cool video. And other than that, I think that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching though, as usual. Drop me a like, that helps my channel. Actually, honestly, if you didn't like the video though, dislike it. That's fine too. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not new here, make sure that you have clicked the bell icon so that you will be notified by YouTube when I upload. Doesn't always work, but if you don't click it, it never works. So make sure you do that. I'm gonna be out of here for this one. I will see you guys later on in the week. I appreciate it, and peace.